Marina, I don't buy it for a minute. You're not a spy. You are a Second Amendment rights activist. And you're a beautiful woman. And your name's Marina. I think somebody tried to get you to agree to help them do some sort of kickback scheme thing because your name's Marina. And they thought that if they could make you vulnerable, that they could penetrate port security. And then they could flip it to get somebody something in the future. It's okay that you took pictures, but what they wanted is for you to take those pictures without your clothes on. You know who you are to me? You're Fawn Hall. Do you know who Fawn Hall is? Fawn Hall was the secretary for Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North when he was on the National Security Council. Now, did Ollie do some terrible, horrible things? You goddamn right he did. Did he do some terrible, horrible things involving Russians? You're damn right he did. He really, really did some very, very bad things. And he had a secretary, and his secretary, she did her job. And then they offered her a lot of money to pose in Playboy. And when she didn't cooperate with their recharacterization of high level female assets to the security administration, what happened to her? Anybody know? Anybody heard from Fawn Hall in a while? Hmm? So all I'm saying, Marina, is you're not a spy. See, if you start doing something and you're really smart and you're really capable, and you start pursuing something, especially if it comes from a standpoint of crime or national security or counterterrorism or trying to chase and hunt organized crime syndicates in multiple countries that have infiltrated the federal governments of many countries and tried to undermine democratic process, or try to traffic women as some sort of smuggling vessel for anything up to and including, let's just say, the means by which people premeditatedly default on international treaties around national security issues, then at some point you may come to that situation where someone says, you need to give me this for my political campaign. And if you say no and they lose, they might try to use that as leverage. That's who you are. You're not a spy. And so all these other women who had capabilities and may have engaged in sex or may not have even engaged in sexual activity and just decided they weren't going to support the candidate of the day, maybe because they were supposed to be candidates themselves. See, here's the thing, Marina. If I'm correct, you're legally allowed to live in the United States. You might even be either a citizen or on her way to being a citizen. You would be eligible to run for Congress. You know that? You would legally be eligible to run for city council, maybe. You might, as somebody with the kind of background and the kind of expertise you have, actually appeal to constituencies that actually support you politically. You may have been a member of Congress, but you're not allowed to be anymore because you're a spy. You're a Russian spy. No, you're not. I don't believe you're a spy. I really, really don't believe you're a spy. I don't believe those other women and men were spies. I believe they were the wrong demographic experience indicator.